Simply Sweeni.
Hello and welcome to On Air with Simply Sweeni. Simply Sweeni brought to you by simplydesis.com. Visit Simply Desis for Bollywood news, sports news, local news, Desi Bazaar and online ticketing. Before I start my show tonight, I would like to thank my sponsoring partners, Dr. and Mrs. Alok and Manisha Saxena. Thank you for your support and encouragement. Lots to talk about on this show today. Also have a lineup of some old and new melodies. And have two guests with me. But before I introduce my guests, let's go ahead and listen to my first song. This song has been requested by Upneet Khurana. This song is called Dil Hote Do from the movie Ek Diwara Tha. Take a listen.
मेरे सीने में दो दूसरा दिल भी मैं तुम्हें देता तोड़ने को
என்னடா பண்ற நடு ரோட்ல மாதிரி
இல்ல படத்துக்காக
थी वो शाम पहले पहल जब के तुमसे मिली थी नजर ऐसा चक्कर आया कि अब ये न जानू के जाऊं तो जाऊं किधर गुस्सा न तुम सामने थी पल गुस्सा न अगले ही पल थी उछल अब क्या बताऊं मैं इस हाल में हूँ मैं यहाँ वहाँ बस अपना दिल और होश ढूंढता हूँ मैं मदहोशी दीवानगी Everybody wanna know, I feel like I really wanna be here with you. It's not enough to say that we are made for each other. It's not that, it's Hosanna true. Hosanna, be there when you're calling, I'll be there. Hosanna, feeling like my whole life has changed. I never wanna be the same. It's time to rearrange. I'll take a step, you take a step, and me, I'm calling out to you. Hello.
Simply Sweeni.
And welcome back to On Air with Simply Sweeni. Simply Sweeni brought to you by simplydesis.com. Time to meet my guest for this evening. I have with me the President and the Vice President of Las Vegas Gujarati Samaj, Mr. Rakesh Patel and Mr. Dilip Patel. Hello, you guys. Welcome to my show.
How are you?
How you doing? This is
કેમ
Rakesh.
છો?
Majama. તમે કેમ છો?
I was told by somebody to say Leela Lair Che.
લીલા લેર છે.
મજામાં છે.
મજામાં છે.
Very nice. Okay, let's talk about Las Vegas Gujarati Samaj. So, when was Las Vegas Gujarati Samaj actually formed?
Okay, Sweeni, congratulations to your show. And thank you for inviting us to your show today. Gujarat is one of the states of India. It's on the northwest side, population of 60 million. and it's called the Jewel of the West. Now, Gujaratis are known to be all over the world. They say that in every corner of the world there is a Gujarati somewhere. And so does Las Vegas has its share of Gujarati community.
Okay.
Gujarati families have started settling in Las Vegas since 1971. Some of the first families were Praveen and Vinaben Bakrania, Himanshu Bhai Shroff and family, Ishwar Bhai, Babu Bhai Nayak. These were some of the first families that were settled in this valley.
Okay.
Since then, the community has really grown over the 43 years.
Okay.
And somewhere between 71 and 1988 is when there was word about forming a Gujarati Samaj.
Okay.
So Las Vegas Gujarati Samaj was actually formed in 1988.
Okay.
And it was a meeting between Nimesh Patel, Yatin Dalat, Dilip Chauhan, and Babu Bhai Nayak that worked out the first papers on how to set up this Gujarati Samaj.
Okay, so it's been in existence since 1988? Like, have you been actively...
I'm sorry, 1998, if I said.
Oh, okay.
It was incorporated in I think 1998. There was Gujarati Samaj, but it was never incorporated.
Okay.
So I think in 1998 they actually formed a non-profit.
In 1998. So after they formed the non-profit, they started doing the events and everything? Or was it like... How was it when they first started? How did they first
They started out very small. I think they were initially only, I would say, like only 25 to 30 family members when they started out. And it has grown. The first president was Himanshu Bhai Shroff.
Okay.
He was the first president for the first 2 years. And after that, it was Yatin Dalat.
Okay.
He was there for 2 years. We had Mayur Shah that followed Yatin Dalat. And since then, there have been many number of presidents. We have presidents every 2 years.
Okay.
And the main goal, as far as I know, about the settlement of starting Gujarati Samaj was to continue some of the rich culture that the Gujaratis have.
Yeah, that was my next question to you. Your mission about starting the Gujarati Samaj.
Yeah, so actually I've been here since 1985.
Okay.
Right? So when there was an event coming up, so what we did was we just put money from our pocket and just kind of like, here, people give 100 here, 100 there, because it wasn't as big. Now, as of today, we have a total of almost 160 members of Gujarati Samaj.
All right.
After the non-profit. And it's getting to where it's big, That's why that was one of the reasons to form a non-profit. Because when you get big, nobody can help you as much like before.
Of course.
Before we had like 25 families, so we just got together and said, okay, let's do this and let's do that. And so we didn't ask for people money.
Okay, so it will be safe to say that the mission of Las Vegas Gujarati Samaj is actually to promote the rich Gujarati culture.
To the young kids.
To the young kids, introduce them to what actually their heritage is.
Right.
Okay, perfect. Chalo, we will talk a lot more about Las Vegas Gujarati Samaj. Right now, it's time for my next request, a song called Tum Aa Gaye Ho, Noor Aa Gaya Hai from the movie Aandhi, picturized on Sanjeev Kumar and Suchitra Sen, and the song has been requested by Rishi Raj Sharma. Take a listen.
नूर आ गया है तुम आ गए हो नूर आ गया है नहीं तो चरागों से लौ जा रही थी
जीने की तुमसे वजह मिल गई है
खबर नहीं थी मगर कोई भी सिरा जहाँ जा मिला वहीं तुम मिलोगे हो कहाँ से चले कहाँ के लिए ये खबर नहीं थी मगर कोई भी सिरा जहाँ जा मिला वहीं तुम मिलोगे कि हम तक तुम्हारी दुआ आ रही थी तुम आ गए हो नूर आ गया है
नहीं तो चरागों से लौ जा रही थी तुम आ गए हो नूर आ सिंधुबा नहीं रात भी नहीं जाने कैसा है सफर ख्वाबों के दिए आँखों में लिए वही आ रहे थे ओ सिंधुबा नहीं रात भी नहीं जाने कैसा है सफर ख्वाबों के दिए आँखों में लिए वही आ रहे थे जहाँ से तुम्हारी सदा आ रही थी तुम आ गए हो
Simply Sweeni.
And welcome back to On Air with Simply Sweeni. Simply Sweeni brought to you by simplydaisies.com in conversation with Rakesh and Dilip of Las Vegas Gujarati Samaj. All right, we were talking about Las Vegas Gujarati Samaj, when was it formed and its mission. So I would like to know, what exactly do you do and how many events do you have in an year?
Las Vegas Gujarati Samaj is a non-profit organization, and our goal is to promote the core culture of the Gujaratis to the future generations right here. Some of the main events that are core to our heart, we start with which we call Uttarayan, which is the kite flying day.
Oh, okay.
And that's generally held in January. It's January 14th, but because of the weather, we generally mix it or we move it all the way till March or in May.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So have you had it for this year already?
This year, we're going to have it on May 18th.
Okay.
It's going to be a kite flying as well as a summer picnic where we all Gujaratis get together and have a picnic in a picnic park.
Okay.
And it includes games, kite flying, and of course food.
Food is very important.
Food is very important.
Yes.
So
Okay. And?
Yeah. So after that, we have Navratri,
Okay.
which usually comes in September or October,
Uh-huh.
depending on when it's held in India. So we follow the schedule of Indian Navratri. So this year, the Navratri is being held on September. Let me look at this. September 26, 27. That's the
Okay.
first weekend. The second weekend is October 3rd and 4th. And the last weekend is which is October 10th and 11th, which we usually have a live
music band.
live band, music band.
Uh-huh.
And this is one of the main event of Gujarati Samaj.
Navratri, of course, I
Navratri.
can imagine.
This event is so big. If you happen to work like Fridays and Saturdays, the day we held these events, it doesn't matter how many hours you work. It doesn't matter how tired you are. They will show up. They want to do Navratri.
Very nice.
Before we used to have 2 weekends, so we went to 3 weekends. Now there's a talk that they want to have this 4 weekends. And I tell people, if you're able to work and come help us, we'll have 5 weekends, 6 weekends.
Okay.
You know, that's how big that is.
All right. So how many attendees do you have?
Well, it depends. Like, usually last weekend is like everybody comes out.
Okay.
Right. So, and that's the reason we keep it 3 weekends, because some people, they're working and, go ahead.
Oh, no. We have close to 150 families or members of Gujarati Samaj. And at an average day during the Navratri, I would say we have like 300 people.
Yes.
Okay.
And as on the last weekend, we would have somewhere close to 400.
And where is this held at?
It's usually for last 7 to 8 years. It's been held at Durango YMCA, which is on Durango and Craig. And people, they come out and they enjoy it. And when they're enjoying all the work we do, we feel proud that we do this actually for the kids, because the kids come in, we want to make sure that they know what this means to them.
Of course.
So keep the thing going.
So.
And then after that, after Navratri, usually after a couple of weeks after that, we have a Diwali, Gujarati Samaj, which was started about 4 years ago.
Okay. And how is Las Vegas Gujarati Samaj different from any other community organizations in Las Vegas?
Like every other community, I think this town has enough people to have different communities, and Gujarati it has become quite a bit of a community in this town, and there are certain events that they love to do, especially Navratri, and that is our core thing about Gujarati Samaj, is to keep something that they don't have to go out of town.
So you think Las Vegas have enough Indian community to have different organizations?
I do think so. I mean, there's enough population of Indians, but there's also enough population of Gujaratis in this town. And some of the key things, like I said, to our hearts, is one of them is a Navratri, and that is what we are trying to keep that thing going, so people do not have to go out of town. They can enjoy the same kind of festivities right in this town.
Here? All right. Okay, we will know more about the Las Vegas Gujarati Samaj. Time for my next request. This song is a very special request made by Alok Saxena for his beautiful wife, Manisha Saxena, thanking her for the last 27 years of togetherness. The song is called Sun Raha Hai Na Tu from the movie Ashiki 2. Take a listen.
अपने करम की करादाए मुझको इरादे दे कसमें दे वादे दे मेरी दुआओं के इशारों को सहारे दे दिल को ठिकाने दे नए बहाने दे ख्वाबों की बारिशों को मौसम के पैमाने दे अपने करम की कर दे इधर भी तू निगाहें रास्ता आए ले जाए इतनी सी इल्तिजा ये मेरी जमानत है तू मेरी अमानत है हाँ। अपने करम की करादाए कर दे इधर भी तू निगाहें सुन रहा है ना तू रो रहा हूँ मैं सुन रहा है ना तू क्यों रो रहा हूँ मैं
Simply Sweeni.
All right, welcome back to On Air with Simply Sweeni. Simply Sweeni brought to you by simplydesis.com. In conversation with the president and the vice president of Las Vegas Gujarati Samaj, Mr. Rakesh Patel and Mr. Dilip Patel. I know we were talking about your upcoming events and you mentioned Diwali. So, has Las Vegas Gujarati Samaj always celebrated Diwali, or is this something that you recently started?
Yeah, actually, it started about 4 years ago, and some of the members of Gujarati Samaj, they were saying that how come we can have our own Gujarati Samaj Diwali, because we have enough population and actually when we have Diwali party, there's almost 550 people that attends.
Uh-huh.
And so it was kind of like, it was a trial basis.
Okay.
So I said, let's try it, see what happens. There's enough people who wants to have Gujarati Diwali party. So we tried it, which was about 4 years ago, I believe, and it was a success.
What is difference between a Gujarati Diwali party versus a Friends of India Diwali party?
Before, it was one Diwali party because the population of Las Vegas wasn't as big. So
Okay.
everybody just went to one party and, enjoyed. So as the town grew with other, Gujaratis and other organization, and that's when the ideas came to have separate Diwali parties because there's enough people. There's nothing,
There is nothing wrong with all those enough people that are here in Las Vegas to come and celebrate at least the Diwali, which is one of the major festivals in India. At least come and celebrate it together. Why make a border between?
Oh no, we did not start to celebrate Diwali to make sure that nobody goes to the other Diwali parties.
Uh-huh.
As you can see, most of the people who comes to Gujarati Diwali party, they also go to Friends of India Diwali party.
Well,
So it's not
mostly then
like
people will have a choice that, okay, there's one Diwali party this week, the other Diwali party is next week. Let me just go attend one and not the other. So how do you explain that?
okay. So the people who actually comes to Gujarati Diwali party, it is not necessary that they used to go to Friends of India Diwali party. So it's not like they stop going to the other Diwali party and then come to this one. They didn't go, first of all,
Okay.
to Friends of India. So it's not like, I started, going to Gujarati Diwali party, I'm going to stop here.
Okay.
Those are the people who never went to Diwali party, so, and the people who
So-
actually went to Friends of India, they still go.
So
I
there
go.
is no conflict.
No.
There is,
You know?
it's a
No.
different, like I had, I don't know if you guys heard him, but we had on my show the president of Friends of India, and we talked about how the organizations can join hands and work together. Is there anything that you think can be done for people in Las Vegas to stay as a community of Indians rather than a Gujarati community or a Rajasthani community or a, other different
right.
communities? Do you think it is important for the kids to understand that they're also Indians? I mean, I know the kids are born here, so it's confusing to the kids to, but
Yeah, the difference.
the difference, it's very confusing for the children to understand. But why are we creating a divide is my question between the Indians and the Gujaratis, or for that matter, Rajasthanis, Punjabis, and other organizations that we have here in Las Vegas.
I don't think we're creating a divide. The intent of the Diwali party was just the members wanted it.
Uh-huh.
And we were always open to different events, adding more events to the Gujarati Samaj.
Why only Diwali?
We have done not only Diwali, we do quite a bit. We have added some nataks.
We do natak, yeah. We do natak every year, Gujarati natak.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So which I think we forgot to mention. We do Gujarati natak. Like last year we did 2 Gujarati natak. One was in Hindi.
Okay.
And one was in Gujarati. Even though it says Las Vegas Gujarati Samaj presents, but it was in Hindi. So it's not just we do just Gujarati stuff, It's just we try to do as many events as possible to give the member their money's worth.
All right.
If they're paying $100 membership, we want to make sure that they're happy with what they're paying. I mean, we're willing to do all the hard work, but we don't want to lose any member. So we try adding more events. So they feel like, oh, my $100 is worth.
All right. And so also I had a question on the membership. Is it open to all? Like anybody who's a non-Gujarati can be added as a member?
As a non-profit organizations, we have open membership for anyone who wants to join our community or the committee. They can come and work, volunteer services with us. It is all open. It's all open. Anyone can join our
That is perfect.
society.
So anybody can go and take the Ras of the Navratri.
You've been there now.
I have been, and I totally enjoy it.
And you see other people out there, so.
Totally. All right. So we will talk about this more when I come back. Right now, time for my next song, which is called Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam from Ajay Devgan and Salman Khan and Aishwarya Rai starrer movie called Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam. Take a listen.
करे सितम तुझ पे मिटेंगे हम तेरी कसम थामा है तुम्हारा ही ये
Simply Sweeni.
And welcome back to Simply Sweeni. Simply Sweeni brought to you by simplydesis.com. Once again, thanking our sponsoring partners, Dr. and Mrs. Alok and Manisha Saxena. In conversation with Rakesh and Dilip from Las Vegas Gujarati Samaj. And I know, Dilip, you had to, you told me during the song that you wanted to clarify something about Diwali. Go ahead.
Yeah, the Diwali program that we have, it has a simple theory.
Okay.
And the main thing is about food and socializing. And the Gujaratis love Gujarati food, and that's one of the main reason about is to have a good Gujarati dinner during the Diwali dinner.
Okay.
And,
so the
and
format of the Gujarati Samaj Diwali is very different from the other organization like Friends of India's Diwali. It's a totally different format, is what
totally
you're trying
different.
to say.
We don't have a cultural program, though. If somebody's interested, we'll have them sing some few songs.
Uh-huh.
Last year, we tried to bring a Gujarati Dairo, which is a different thing that not too many people know about in this town or in this community. So we try to bring a different Gujarati entity and add it to the Diwali program. So we're trying to do something different during the Diwali.
Okay.
And get more exposure to some of the grassroots of the Gujaratis.
All right, perfect then. I also wanted to ask you, what is the term of a president in Las Vegas Gujarati Samaj?
We have, the president is there for 2 years.
Okay.
So it's a 2-year term.
So is there a president-elect at this time?
We don't have a president-elect. We have vice president.
Okay.
And basically, during the Navratri, we have open positions for all our committee members.
Okay.
From president to general secretaries to volunteers.
Okay.
And whoever comes in, we accept everyone to help us out there.
Uh-huh.
So we generally don't even have an election. It's basically a volunteership community.
So, if I understand it right, if at that point nobody wants to take the presidentship, then the current president continues.
It hasn't happened yet.
Okay.
And I don't expect that to happen. so I don't want to. I'm there 2 years, and I'm hoping that somebody else,
So
takes
when
over.
does
And,
your term end as a president?
It usually ends like the last day of Navratri.
And that would be this year for you?
This year.
Okay.
And then most of the time, within the 5 or 6 that's committee members, kind of decides, who takes the presidency, because we're all there to work, basically. We're not there for the title.
Of course.
I got the title because I guess I'm next in line. And it doesn't matter if I'm a president or not. We do the same amount of work. Actually, we do. Sometimes feels like we do more work.
Yeah, but then if you have 2 or more contenders for the same position, how do you decide if there are no elections?
We haven't had an election yet. We haven't had any contenders. We have all volunteers coming up, and if anybody wants to be a president, they're all welcome.
Yeah.
If not,
do you guys have bylaws?
Yes, we do. We do have bylaws.
Okay.
And if nobody contends for a position, we just, as a committee, we just, vote for one another and saying, okay, why don't you be the president and I'll be the vice president, and we just.
How many people in your committee?
We have 12 people in our committee right now. 6 of them have the main positions. That's as president, vice president. President is Rakesh Patel. Dilip is me. I'm the vice president. Karthik Joshi is our treasurer. Himanshu Javeri is our general secretary. Girish Patel is the cultural secretary, and Jitu Patel is joint cultural secretary.
Okay.
And then we have a list of volunteers who are always with us in the committee. Pradeep Pema, Pramod Champaneri, Tarun Patel, Umesh Patel, Mahendra Patel, Manubai Patel, and Natubai Patel.
Okay.
Now, let me tell you something about our committee. In most of the time when a president has his terms done, he generally is not there in the committee. Whereas in our committee, if you look at it, we have last 4 presidents that are still in our committee.
Okay.
It's all about volunteership. Everybody loves to volunteer and they want to come back and volunteer.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if they're a president or if they're an ex-president. We have Rakesh Patel, Pradeep Pema, Jitubai Patel, Girish Bhai Patel. These are all our
they're
ex-presidents.
Ex-presidents.
Okay.
So it's not like one and done. I'm done. Okay.
My term is
let's go
over,
home.
and I'm done.
Well, perfect. So that way you guys keep your roots and, for betterment of the organization. That's good. All right. Time for my next song called Oh Yara. The song is from the movie Kash, picturized on Dimple Kapadia and Jackie Shroff. Take a listen.
ओ यारा तू प्यारों से है प्यारा ओ यारा तू प्यारों से है प्यारा मेरा है मेरा ही रहेगा मैं तो ये कहूँगा पाया जग सारा फिर भी बची है थोड़ी सी
लगती हंसी है दिल में खुशी है फिर भी कमी है थोड़ी सी
दिल की लगी है वैसे
Simply Sweeni.
And welcome back to On Air with Simply Sweeni. Before we talk some more with our guests, let's get to my next song. It's called Sayyara from the movie Ek Tha Tiger, picturized on Katrina Kaif and Salman Khan. Take a listen.
अधूरी सी दुआ तू प्यार बचा
हो जाए जहाँ तू जाए पाए मुझे ही पाए सारे मेरे है तुझ में समाए सैयारा मैं सैयारा सैयारा तू सैयारा सितारों के जहां में
Simply Sweeni.
Welcome back to Simply Sweeni. Simply Sweeni brought to you by simplydaisies.com in conversation with Rakesh and Dilip from Las Vegas Gujarati Samaj. All right, you guys, how does Las Vegas Gujarati Samaj support other community organizations and their events?
Las Vegas Gujarati Samaj has always been open to supporting to any community in this town, whether profit or non-profit. We always help out with the Hindu temple. We have helped their fundraising. We have done No Chandi Yagnas at the temple for the fundraising. We have always been helping out with the Govinda Sanctuary in town.
Okay.
The ISKCON project. In fact, we were there today celebrating and helping out with their
Holy Festival.
Holy Festival called Festival of Colors.
Right.
We have always been with Friends of India. Whenever they need us, we have been out there as committee members or as friends. We have always been there out to help. So we are here to help other communities as well.
Perfect. That's very nice. And I know you guys were talking about you guys are helping with the Vaisakhi Mela upcoming.
Of course.
Okay.
Next week.
That's very nice to know.
We'll be there.
Perfect. Time for my next song. The song is called Sach Mere Yaar Hai from the movie Sagar, picturized on Dimple Kapadia, Kamal Hassan and Rishi Kapoor. Take a listen.
सच मेरे यार है बस वही प्यार है जिसके बदले में कोई तो प्यार दे बाकी बेकार है यार मेरे हो यार मेरे सच मेरे यार है बस वही प्यार है जिसके बदले में कोई बाकी बेकार है यार मेरे ओ यार मेरे जिस हाथ में एक हाथ है उस हाथ की क्या बात है क्या फासले क्या मंजिले एक हम सफर हर साथ है जिसकी किस्मत कोई यूं संवार दे वो ही दिलदार है यार मेरे ओ यार मेरे
Simply Sweeni.
All right, welcome back to Simply Sweeni. Simply Sweeni brought to you by simplydaisies.com. And now comes the fun part of my show. And of course, this is my favorite part, the Bollywood quiz. I will be asking you some easy questions. Are you guys ready?
No.
Oh, come on. Are you guys ready?
Well, I wish I knew there was going to be a Bollywood quiz. I would have had my wife here today.
Same here. I should have brought my wife here too.
Well, I'm sorry you don't have a phone a friend option on this one.
Okay.
But we'll do it real quick and easy questions. As soon as you know the answer, just say it. And I have the final say.
Okay.
Ready?
We are ready.
Okay, the first one. Complete the following lyrics. Raat baki, baat baki. Anybody?
Rakesh, go ahead.
Oh, come
If
on.
I knew the answer, I would have been there.
होना है जो हो जाने दो. Never mind. How about हो गया है तुझको तो प्यार सजना. Okay,
How about
the
we make it-
answers are not on my sheet, so don't even go there.
How about we make it Hollywood's quiz?
Sorry, you guys.
Okay,
Next question. Debut films of the following. Rani Mukherjee.
Oh, that was the one with Amir Khan.
No. It was Raja Ki Aayegi Barat. How
Oh.
about Anil Kapoor? Okay, if I knew that you guys have no clue about Bollywood, I would have given you the answers.
Okay, for those of you who have my number, please text me the answers.
Debut films of the following. Anil Kapoor. Wo saath din. Shah Rukh Khan.
I know this one.
Sorry, Deewana.
Divana.
Name a song picturized on Salman Khan and Sonakshi Sinha. It's the latest movie. Please tell me the answer.
Can I
I
Google
haven't
that?
seen it.
Dabang, maybe? A song from Dabang? Dabang 2?
Dabang, I know how to do that. His move.
Never
You
mind.
can't do that on radio. Nobody can see you.
Okay, who said the following dialogues? Mere paas maa hai.
Oh, Amitabh Bachchan. No.
Shashi
But
Kapoor.
Shashi Kapoor. There you go.
Thank God.
Yeah, one right.
Thank God. Dilip gets the point on that one. बड़े-बड़े देशों में छोटी-छोटी बातें होती रहती हैं.
Shah Rukh Khan?
Okay, you get that one. Lead actors in the following movie. Mughal-e-Azam.
Dilip Kumar,
Uh-huh. And the actress?
Prithvi Raj Kapoor.
Uh-huh. The actress?
It's on my tongue. I cannot remember it right now.
Madhubala.
Madhubala.
I wish I
That's
could
right,
give you
yeah.
a half point on that one. I guess I will. There's nothing to lose here. And Jab Tak Hai Jaan. Lead actors.
Katrina Kaif.
Uh-huh.
Shah Rukh Khan.
Okay.
And the other lady, the tall lady.
The tall lady. Okay, half point for you. Guess what? You tied, you guys. With 1.5 and 1.5
Actually,
points.
I have to let Dilip win because he's my ride. I don't want to walk home.
Well, according to me, you both are the winners because there are no losers on Simply Sweeni,
There
even
you
though
go.
you played like really bad. But it's okay. I guess next time I'll have to give you the questions
Email
so
me
you
the
can
answers
prepare.
so I can come back with my... Yeah, email me the questions.
All right. Time for my next song. The song is called Dil Ka Ye Kya Haal Hai from the movie Bodyguard, picturized on Salman Khan and Kareena Kapoor. Take a listen.
दिल का ये क्या राज है जाने क्या कर गए जैसे अंधेरों में तुम चांदनी भर गए दिल का ये क्या राज है जाने क्या कर गए जैसे अंधेरों में तुम चांदनी भर गए कर चांद तारों को मशहूर इतना क्यों कम वक्त इनसे भी खूबसूरत है तू I love you yeah, yeah, yeah. I love you yeah, 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 yeah. I love you दिन भर करे बातें हम फिर भी लगे बातें अधूरी आजकल मन की दहलीजों पे कोई आए ना बस तुम जरूरी आजकल अब्र में हूँ तू आसमां है पास है तू पर कहाँ है चाहे तू I love you
Simply Sweeni.
All right, welcome back to Simply Sweeni. And before I close my show tonight, I would like to make an announcement. Simply Sweeni Season 1 finale will be held on May 10th. That means only 2 shows left for this season. Simply Sweeni will be back with Season 2 soon. Sponsorship opportunities is now available for Season 2. Looking for title sponsors and full show sponsors. For more info on the sponsorship, please email simplysweeny@gmail.com. Also wanted to let you know about some upcoming community events. United Citizens Foundation's 4th Annual Health Fair is on May 3rd at the Cashman Center inside the Science Fair from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Vaisakhi Mela is on May 3rd at the Clark County Amphitheater starting at 11 a.m. Udit Narayan Show on May 9th at 8 p.m. onwards at the Treasure Island. All right, I would like to thank my guests, Mr. Rakesh Patel and Mr. Dilip Patel, to be here. I would like to, both my guests, please make sure you sign my guest book before you leave. और आप सबसे मुलाकात होती रहेगी इसी दिन इसी समय. That's Simply Sweeny Saturdays 4 to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on 12:30 a.m. or www.klav1230am.com. Until then, here's Simply Sweeny signing off. Stay blessed. And before you go, I have a song request from the Las Vegas Gujarati Samaj. The song is called Dhol Baje from Goliyon Ki Ras Leela, Ram Leela. Take a listen.
संग ढोल बाजे